Good afternoon, and thank you for taking the time to sit through my presentation here today. Today, we're going to take a look at the dimensional design for increasing credit market share here for Bank of America. If you remember our last conversation, we were looking for ways to better reach our current clients utilizing data that we are already gathering in a more effective manner. So, where do we currently stand? Currently, Bank of America holds 10.7% of the domestic consumer deposit relationships, while only holding 12.8% of domestic credit card relationships as a whole. Clearly, there is a lot of room for improvement here, and this process that we're going to go through today will allow us to better identify those clients that we can help and how to deepen those relationships further. How are we going to do that? We're going to use a dimensional design process by first selecting the business process that we're addressing. So this particular business process that we're addressing is going to be the consumer spending while it pertains to travel expenses that aren't going on travel credit products. So simply put, we have a lot of clients who are using their average everyday credit cards and spending accounts to purchase their travel flights, hotels, different various travel expenses without taking advantage of the benefits that our travel card has to offer them. So, with that being said, we want to make sure that we've deepened the relationship with those clients in a way that not only enhances their usage, but also, as a business, helps us out as well. In order to do so, we need to declare the grain. So, the grain, simply put, is the the exact what we're going to be looking at, the details of that business process. In this case, it's the travel expenses. So the focus of our entire model today that we're going to be going over so we can implement are the travel spending for each client that currently has a relationship with us but no travel credit card relationship. We must identify the dimensions. The dimensions that we're going to be focused on initially is going to be the spending data that we already have. That spending data is the what and the why of our model. It is data that we're already collecting. We're already compiling it for use by the individual clients, giving them the summaries of what their spending is and how they're currently using their products. We just want to now take and repurpose that data in such a fashion that allows them to see better. Dimensions will help us with that because they actually take and say in words what the data is that the client's looking at. So it gives them, for lack of a better term, a label for the data that they're viewing. And then, of course, we have to identify the facts. The facts are going to be the individual bits of data that we're going to be using, such as hotel fees, airline flights, rental cars, and different various miscellaneous travel expenses in the categories that the clients are using, but they're not using on their travel rewards card because they don't have one, and that's what we need to fix. On a very high level, we're going to go through this process, and it is going to be refined over time, but obviously we have to start somewhere. One of the tools that we're going to use within our dimension model is an OLAP. OLAP is an online analytical processing cube. Is it a benefit? Yes, it is. Very simply put, it's going to allow us to take a tool that contains both dimensional attributes and facts that are accessed through advanced analytical languages. So this allows our IT department to build a more robust interaction that the client can then see on a near real-time basis. So think of it this way. Client logs into their online banking account. They see a daily banner that shows them their current travel spending that is not on a travel card, and then shows them the correlation between that and the benefits that they could have and the savings that they could have by using that travel card. This is going to result in the clients feeling more connected, and that OLAP cube is going to help us not give up any of the power that we have in the data that we have gathered, while still allowing it to be accessible to the client in a way that is inviting and comfortable and something that they're used to. In order to properly lay out our dimensional model, it is going to result in a schema, some way of being able to see the whole model as a visual. We will be using the star schema for this simply because at this point in time, we have a central dimension. We have one dimension, and that is um, the travel spending per client. This is going to have branching connections out to the different facts that we have and the different fact tables that are created to hold things such as, the individual spending categories: hotel spending, airline spending, rental car spending, and the like. The benefit of the star scheme is it actually shows us how the fact tables and dimensional tables connect, which gives us a better way of being able to build the visualizations that the client is going to be using. And furthermore, it's going to provide flexibility for us for further implementations. Basically, once we complete this particular phase of our program, we want to be able to roll it out to other aspects of clients' usage. We want to make sure that clients have the ability to continue to build and deepen their relationship with us in such a way that makes sense to them, but also allows us to grow market share and grow as a company. And last, to wrap it all up, like I said, right now we currently have a number one stake in the current market share as it pertains to deposit balances and overall client acquisition. We have a number four stake as it applies to credit card balances, and both of these are areas that we want to continue to grow and build upon as we further deepen our relationship with our clients. We want to deepen those client relationships because a deeper relationship equals a stickier client. We want our clients to stick with us throughout the years. The more that we do for them, the more our clients will have loyalty, and the more our clients will see the benefits of having a relationship with us that goes beyond just a simple banking relationship. And lastly, we want to grow market share. Obviously, the only way our company is going to continue to do as well as it has in the past is if we continue to grow. So thank you very much for your time today, and I look forward to getting this process implemented. Have a great day.